Stranger nights lurk deep when mysteries unfold from shadows of the unknown. Picture this, a small, forgotten town where wind whispers secrets no one dares to hear. Here, buried under decades of neglect, stands an old, creaking mansion, said to house a sinister myth. One stormy night, braver or perhaps foolish, souls ventured into the mansion. Among them was 17-year-old Jack, thrill-seeker and skeptical by nature. Armed only with flashlights and their fearless glee, they crossed the threshold of cobweb-infested corridors. Each step echoed the chill in their spines, yet the air stood still, almost watching, waiting. As Jack roamed further, his curiosity led him to a hidden alcove, dusty, yet astoundingly intact. In its midst stood a large, fantastical mirror, its frame ornate with cryptic symbols. Drawn to its menacing allure, Jack reached out his hand. As fingertips brushed the glass, darkness spilled like ink, enveloping him swiftly into its grasp. Emerging from the chilling depths, Jack found himself not in his world, but trapped in the macabre tales of the mansion. His cries for help echoed faintly, drowned by sinister cackling from twisted reflections within the unforgiving glass. Each tale he encountered drew closer to an ending none have returned to speak of. Beware, for these tales don't merely unfold, they hunger. Curious souls trapped in the mirror stay for eternity, becoming part of its chilling saga. If you hear whispers when darkness falls, take heed. It may be your shadow, casting its first steps into the depths of the cryptic unknown. The tired mansion stands waiting for the next thrill-seeker, spellbound by its deadly tales. Will that soul be you?
The story unfolds in a dim, rural pocket of 1970s Texas, where the air hangs heavy with the scent of pine and rotting leaves. It's a pitch-black night, the kind where starlight fails to breach the canopy of the forest. The remote, dilapidated farmhouse is silent, except for the creaking shutters whispering in the wind. Our main character, Ellie Morgan, an intrepid and curious young journalist fresh from college, has been drawn to this secluded stretch by rumors of ghostly apparitions. The local folklore speaks of tragic disappearances linked to a notorious family, the Sawyers, shrouded in mystery and horror. Ellie's goal is to investigate the real origins of the myth that has spawned tales of the gruesome Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Equipped with her leather-bound journal and a small flashlight, she steps into the shadows of the night, determined to unravel the truth. As Ellie navigates the grotesque remnants of the Sawyer household, an uneasy chill seeps through her. The smell of something metallic and rancid coils its way into her senses. Her flashlight flickers ominously, casting wavering shadows that dance across peeling wallpaper and overturned furniture. Amongst the debris, Ellie discovers a hidden door covered in grime and obscured under a tapestry of cobwebs. Her heart races as she forces it open, exposing a narrow staircase that descends into darkness below. At the basement's core, Ellie finds herself amidst an eerie collection of antiquities, rusted chains, and splintered wooden tools. Her heart pounds as she picks up an old leather mask. Despite her fear, she senses it's the key to understanding the haunting truth. Suddenly, a cold gust extinguishes her flashlight. Ellie stands in utter darkness, the silence broken by a distant, yet unmistakable motor hum, the sound of a chainsaw coming to life. Frantically, Ellie fumbles for her flashlight, but her fingers betray her. The chainsaw growls closer, and she realizes she's trapped in a chilling reenactment of the folklore she sought to disprove. Understanding the undeniable danger, she finds strength in her purpose. Holding on to the mask, she backs slowly, cautiously navigating the pitch-black room until the hum fades into oblivion. Finally, when a morning light breaks the forest canopy, Ellie emerges from the farmhouse, her journal richer with a story unimagined. She carries the mask, a relic of both fear and truth. Securing the tale that the true horror of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not just a legend, but a deeply buried reality, tethered to the chilling specter of the past. With her escape, Ellie is haunted but resolute, determined to bring light to the shadows that envelope the Sawyer legends, ensuring their story is neither forgotten nor misbelieved. It was in those echoes of cold steel and leather masks where fear, indeed, found its home.
Staring into the old TV, you can't shake this feeling. You're not alone. Suddenly, a bone-chilling voice slithers out from under the static. "Welcome, fools!" Aghast, you realize the archaeologist we watched, buried alive in last week's episode, we're in his crypt. Echoing shrieks consume your senses as the shadows warp into grotesque figures. The walls breathe heavily, pulsing against the inky darkness. From nowhere, a mirror swings into view, reflecting not just your pale face but a skeletal companion musing beside you. "I thought I'd be alone here." You lurch away, only to find clay statues watching you from every hidden corner of the room, eyes glimmering under the dim glow. The skeletal figure grips its bony knees in unsettling anticipation. This isn't a fabricated storyline we're used to from Tales of the Crypt. This is real. The TV screen glows ominously. The crypt's host appears and cackles. "Real enough for you." "My turn to pick the role," whispers the spectre.
It eyes the ancient sarcophagus you're now becoming all too aware of. With dread flooding your veins, you move imperceptibly closer to this horrifying parallel reality, a dangerous pull clinging at your every second. A draft sweeps through, scattering unseen leaves across the crypt undone, whispering secrets collected only in the dead of night. Then the TV clicks off. Your living room surrounds you, grey morning light filtering through serene silence. You're alone again, heartbeat static against inside walls. A haunting memory of the televised crypt lingers, air cold with secrets yet untold. A chilling conclusion. Was it an episode, or were you the episode?
Unearthly screams echo from the basement at $0 rent. It was always too good to be true. Crazy footsteps rustle, a warning from beneath wooden creaks that tremor under naive feet. The neighbors spoke of an eccentric owner, one shunned long ago. Yet the presence lingers in shadows, watching, waiting. In the moonlit silence, the mirrors reveal not just reflections but memories. Things grow cold, not from drafts, but from spirits wandering inside these walls. It's as if the crypt itself spawned tales of its own. Imagine you hear a whisper brush your earlobe, claiming that curiosity kills not just cats. Tales spun about an antique chest, tucked in the farthest corner, are told in wary glances, glistening with terror, and true, every soul who dared open it never returned the same. Or at all. As the floorboards tap to a rhythmic ghostly beat, embossing secrets sealed forever, the crypt keeper's most prized possession holds the scariest story yet, yours.
When you awake from these nightmares, beads of sweat freeze in place as a dreadful truth unfolds. Each tale, more spine-chilling than the last, was meant not to be ignored, but to haunt the living daylights out of you. But there's only one way out, a risk, a gamble with fate. You must unearth what lies in that chest. Be ready to face your fears, for in that dim detestation might be confrontation. Confrontation with stories forgotten, identities erased, and complexity veiled in simple, cursed tales. The crypt has spoken, its silence deafens, as you wonder if your story will be the next spoken through whispers on cool, eerie